What temperature is the water? I'll tell you when it's not. It's not warm enough to swim in. I'll tell you what. It probably won't get warm enough until mid-August. Mid-August. We're making our way towards the water tower, you guys. As I was saying earlier, we're in the Streeterville neighborhood. So 30 long years, man, Captain George Streeter held this neighborhood down. He fought against the police. He fought against the government. He had one fight against the police where he actually fought them with a meat cleaver, with a big knife. I don't know if police had guns back then, but I think that's where the expression "don't bring a knife to the gunfight" comes from. Not
3D.
sure.
Hey, look, 3D.
But after 30 long years, you know they actually arrested Captain George Streeter after 30 long years? Captain George Streeter, you guys. Does anyone plan on getting off at stop number 12, the water tower, washer tower? I'm actually okay with the weather being on like the cusp of rain. Just like a couple drops is okay. Just a couple. Northwestern is literally the best medicine school in the United States. Probably the most expensive medicine school too. That you can see from this point right down the middle, that is the Vista building. I'm sorry, that is the Aqua Center. It's named the Aqua Center because it kind of looks like water on the outside of it, especially when the sun's shining really bright, man. All those waves, kind of looks like there was like waves on it and spots of water. It's pretty cool. But the same lady that designed that building also designed the Vista Center. Vista building. The Vista building will replace the Aon Center as the third tallest building in Chicago in a couple years. You gotta love it. It was 6 women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where that guy in the black is. I told all 6 women when we pulled up here, I said, okay, you guys, watch out for the branches on your right-hand side. They get real touchy-feely here in Chicago. Watch out for the branches. No one moved a muscle. We get up to the trees. Next thing I know, all I saw was, ow, ow, oh my God, ow, ow. 6 straight women, man, smacked in the face by branches. I said, come on, y'all. You didn't hear me say that? I should have warned you guys for the last branches, but usually those branches aren't low like that. But these branches up here, yes. Be careful. Be careful. Ooh, it's nice and misty over here too. Reach that branch, yo. Can't reach it. We're making our way towards stop number 12, which is the water tower. I want to invite you guys to look at something, okay? On your right-hand side, there's a fire station. Did you guys see that green light, the red light? There's a door in the middle of it that says something. What does it say above that door? What did it say above? You know, I was telling some small kids about Heads Up 7-Up. They had no idea what it was. Man, that's one of the greatest games ever, man. It's one of the greatest games ever. Yeah. If you look on your left-hand side, you'll see the water tower, and on your right-hand side is a pumping station. There was a great Chicago fire of 1871 that burned 2/3 of Chicago down. These 2 buildings did not burn down in the Great Chicago Fire of 1871 because they are made out of limestone. Limestone doesn't burn. As a matter of fact, it just glows a bright orange-red color. Looks like this man's shirt right here. Glows about this color. Really nice and vibrant. It was glowing at night. That's how the people saw that Chicago was on fire. The beacon. Lasted 3 days. October is the world's first vertical shopping mall. It's beautiful on the inside. If you got time today, if it rains or something like that, it's a lovely place to go to. They have an American Girl doll store in there, as well as Legoland. But we have here at stop number 12 here.
1,389 feet tall. I don't know where I got the number 131 from. That came out my head there. But we're going to be coming to, that'll be a short building. 131 feet tall. You're going to transfer from my bus to the bus that's going to be waiting for you there. If it's too crowded up top and you want to stay, that's up to you. We'll probably be on break for about 10 to 15 minutes. Because we'll be on break there, and that's up to you, strictly up to you, people. Want to thank you so much for riding.
Okay, let's go.
Within the city, its own parking garages, it has its own gym, laundry service, restaurants, and its own entertainment. Let's get those things prepared because this is stop number 2 if you were getting off here. And by the way, when you take a look at the middle of the marquee, you'll notice the devil's face right there in the middle of the arc. And the way that he is designed is when you walk past the building, it looks as if his eyes are following you while you're walking past. And that is a miniature version of the Arc de Triomphe in France, right above the marquee. And how's it going? We got Stones on board. Well, we can credit Muddy Waters with being the inspiration to the front left here. We can credit Muddy Waters here with being the inspiration behind their name when Keith Richards and Mick Jagger had this conversation. You know what, Keith? I was listening to Muddy Waters the other night, and there's a song called Rolling Stone. You said Rolling Stone? Rolling Stone. You know what? You might be onto something. The Rolling Stones. How about we name our band? These are this Ironwood dudes. And for it to be as perfectly symmetrical as it is, just imagine the work that went into this. That was formerly known as the Sullivan Center, and as most old buildings, they get acquired by big businesses such as Target. To the right, we have the first Jordan store in the world, placed right here in Chicago in 2014 as a gift. But it would have been a real gift if he passed out some of those shoes to a crowd. That's what we would have liked. Marshall Fields. She said, no, Macy's. Right, Marshall Fields. That's how we are here. We like everything with the original, yeah, traditional, right? Tradition. And wow, looks like that huge crowd might be leaving the Sky Deck, everyone. And speaking of Sky Deck, we're coming. And what ended up happening was a young lady in our class stepped out and did not know she was afraid of heights. She happened to look down and passed out its face on her, and this is what he said. The reason why I never carved a face, you ask, is because no one will ever be able to build a building tall enough to see it anyway. And boy, was he wrong. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the stop, so if you are going to be getting off here, once we park, this will be your destination.
To the courthouse used for transporting high-profile prisoners, and over the past few years it has garnered the nickname of the Governor's Tunnel, due to the fact that 4 out of the last 7 Illinois governors have spent time in jail. And keep in mind that those were the 4 who were caught.
They have a Nutella store.
Okay.
Wow.